Hello everyone and welcome back to The Plot Twist. And in House of the Dragon Season 3 Episode 6, we finally saw Sir Criston Cole meet his end at the Butcher's Bowl. It was brutal, anticlimactic and perfect for the character. But how does he go down in George R. R. Martin's Fire and Blood? Today, we are diving deep into every possible detail from the books. The setup, the parley, the arrows, and that savage final line that the book's fans have been waiting for years to hear. Spoilers for The Dance of the Dragons. And now let's just get back into it. By 1:30 AC, the dance was in full swing. Rhaenyra has taken the King's Landing and Criston Cole, the hand of the King to Aegon II and Lord Commander of the King's Guard, is marching south from Harrenhal with around 3,600 men to link up with Ormond Hightower's army. But things are already falling apart. Prince Aemond flees off Vega and burns the Riverlands, abandoning Cole's columns, and without dragon protection, the Greens face constant guerrilla attacks from the Rivermen, the diseases, the desertion, the raids. Cole's forces are starving, exhausted, and shrinking fast. They are marching along the God's Eye Lake when they stumble upon a track south of the lake near the Blackwater Rush, hidden among what looks like corpses or just waiting on a stormy ridge. A much larger black army, the Riverlanders, the fearsome Winter Wolves from the north, led by Roderick Dustin, Roger the Ruin, they are outnumbered at least 2-1. Now, the parley. Cole calls for a parley. He meets three Blacks commander, Sir Garibald Grey, Sir Pete of Longleaf, nicknamed Lionslayer after killing Jason Lannister, and Sir Roderick Dustin. Cole, ever the calculated knight, even in defeat, offers surrender. His own life if they spare the remaining men. The response was cold. He has made a promise to the dead to build a sept out of traitor's bone, and he doesn't have enough time. That line comes from Garibald Grey, not Oscar Tully as we saw in the show. Realizing that there is no mercy, Cole goes for one last shot of glory. He challenged all three of them. One of me against three of you. Will that be enough to make a fight of it? He's picturing a heroic last stand, the realm's greatest warrior going out in a blaze of a song-worthy combat. But the Blacks deny him that. Before Sir Criston Cole even draw his sword or finish his challenge, three arrows fly from the ridge. Fired by Red Rob Rivers, a bastard of House Blackwood and one of the greatest archers, not Alysanne Blackwood as we saw in the show. The arrows strike true, one in belly, one in the chest, and one in the neck. Criston Cole, the Kingmaker, drops dead on the spot. No duel, no glory, just a quick, humiliating end. And then comes a line that hits like a gut punch. Sir Pete of Longleaf stand over his dead body and say, "I have no songs about how brave you died, Kingmaker. There's tens of thousands dead on your account." He's speaking to a dead man. Savage. Perfect. The charge sounds. Lord Roderick, Roger the Ruin, leads the Winter Wolf and the River Knights forward. Cole's army collapses almost immediately. Thousands are cut down trying to flee. Sir Garibald Grey looks at the slaughtered and say, "Today was butchery, not a battle." The fool Mushroom later calls it the Butcher's Bowl. Cole's head is severed, mounted on a spear and paraded in the first battle of Tumbleton to demoralize the Greens. That moment is pure George R. R. Martin. It rips away the chivalry fantasy. Criston spends his life preaching honor while breaking vows left, right, and center. He helps spark the war that killed thousands, tens of thousands, and the dragons. And in the end, the songs he craved, they never come. He dies as he lived. Controversial, hated by many, and denied the heroic narrative he wanted. In the show, they keep the spirit almost beat to beat. The trap, the refusal to surrender, the duel, the arrows, the handkerchief from Alicent. Now that was humiliating. Let's talk about what they changed in House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 6. They kept the core incredibly faithful, the ambush with the core springing to life, the Pali, the refusal to surrender, the denied duel, the three arrows, the overall humiliation. Cole still ties Alicent's handkerchief to his sword and seeks a glorious end. What are the key changes? The archer. In the books, the Red Rob Rivers, the Blackwood bastard. The show gave this skill to Ali, Black Ali, Alysanne Blackwood, a cool way to introduce her earlier and give her a badass moment. Commanders present. The show focuses on Oscar Tully, Roderick Dustin. It simplifies by removing Sir Garibald Grey and Sir Pete of Longleaf. They just removed both of them. The iconic line, sadly cut, was I have no songs. The taunt over his dead body. The show lets the visual and the silence do talking. Extra favors were the show adds more personal beat to Criston Cole, his speech to Gwen Hightower in the last episode, clutching of this handkerchief, and the stage of the trap that slightly differs for TV pacing. Overall, the changes streamlines the scene and heighten character moment while preserving the anti-glory theme. Now, that moment, the death of Criston Cole, is a pure George R.R. Martin. I was so much looking forward for this, and it just rips away with the chivalric fantasy. Cole sparked a war that killed thousands of people. Tens of thousands of men died because of him, and of course the dragons. I think I said it before, I guess. The show nails the spirit even with its own tweaks. What do you think? Better with bookline included, or does the show version hit harder visually? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like if you love this video, or like if you hate Sir Criston Cole, and subscribe for more book versus show breakdown. I have one last thing to say, that this scene is a great example of how the writer often cuts traditional hero tropes. Criston spent most of his time seeking glory and honor, but the history remembers him in a very different way. And last but not the least, acting of Fabian. I mean, that guy is so damn gorgeous, and he somehow managed to get hate from everyone, even with such a lethal face card. I mean, amazing. The show stays very close to the spirit of the books while making some smarter changes for maybe television pacing or character focus. They gave Black Ali, a bigger moment. She is going to marry Cregan Stark, so obviously she's a big deal. Whether you prefer the book version or the show adaptation, do let me know what was your moment. What was your most memorable sequence from this season so far? Do let me know in the comments. And what do you think about Sir Criston Cole's end? Did the show improve it, or do you miss the lines from the books? I genuinely miss the lines from the books. Let me know in the comments, and I read every single one of them. And if you enjoy this breakdown, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the future book versus show comparisons. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.